Are you looking for a truly tiny pistol that fits anywhere without giving up power or reliability? This video will cover 10 standout picks for 2025, each small enough for easy daily carry. Every model has proven performance and user-friendly features, so you can feel safe and ready. Let's begin right now. CMLWS Seecamp LWS 380. The CMLWS Seecamp LWS 380 is a near-invisible firearm designed for deep concealment. Built with a sleek stainless steel frame, it provides a solid, reassuring feel in the hand while remaining incredibly compact. Many fans of hidden carry appreciate how it slides into pockets without printing or adding bulk. Because it is chambered in 380 ACP, it offers more punch than some smaller calibers like .25 or .32, yet still handles in close quarters scenarios. Disappearing so easily can be a lifesaver if you need to blend in while keeping a capable firearm at your side. Though the magazine holds only 6 rounds, that can be enough for sudden threats where you do not expect to shoot multiple times at a distance. This model's minimal controls and snag-free edges let you draw smoothly from deep cover, whether that is a pocket, purse, or ankle holster. Owners mention that the stainless steel construction is reassuring when dealing with daily wear, though it adds a bit of weight compared to polymer microguns. Even so, the entire pistol remains small enough to vanish under light clothing. Its straight blowback system stays reliable if you do basic cleaning. Because it lacks advanced rails or customization points, you might miss fancy attachments, but the trade-off is an ultra-simplified defensive tool. Seniors or anyone who values stealth will likely respect this pistol's near weightlessness and short overall length. As for the trigger, it is serviceable, though not as light as a custom design. If you want to trust a near-micro sidearm with a proven track record, the Seecamp name stands tall. Given its subtle shape and decent stopping power, it remains a strong contender for minimal bulk carry. The Seecamp LWS 380 proves that ultra-compact power exists. Now, the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0 steps in with a refined, lightweight design for daily carry. Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0. Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0 offers a lightweight path to deep concealment, weighing about 9.8 ounces unloaded. Users seeking a refined 380 ACP model often land on this updated design, since it balances a slim frame with features that encourage consistent shooting. Its 10+1 capacity edges out some older pocket pistols, giving you a bit more peace of mind. Thanks to its narrower slide, about 0.88 inches wide, it can vanish in almost any wardrobe. Seniors in particular appreciate the comfortable grip texturing, which does not bite into the hand, yet still offers enough friction to avoid slippage. The flat-face trigger is a favorite upgrade. It has a clear break and smooth pull, helping you align shots under pressure. Slide serrations are also sharper than earlier versions, making the action easier to rack even for weaker wrists. Many owners compare it directly to the Ruger LCP Max. The Bodyguard 2.0 is marginally lighter, and some say its trigger is more refined. However, the LCP Max is slightly narrower. Depending on personal preference, either choice can be ideal for everyday carry. Priced around $480, the Bodyguard 2.0 sits in a comfortable middle ground for those who want a dependable brand without overspending. Though the iron sights remain basic, they rarely snag on clothing during a quick draw. You can always switch to night sights if you like more low-light clarity. If you practice consistent trigger discipline, you will appreciate how the break and reset speed up follow-up shots. Just remember to keep it clean, especially around the feed ramp, to avoid misfeeds. With the Bodyguard 2.0 delivering smooth trigger action and a slim profile, we now move to a classic twist in deep concealment with the Beretta Tomcat 3032. With the Beretta Tomcat 3032. Beretta Tomcat 3032. Beretta Tomcat 3032 stands out for its tip-up barrel, a design that lets you load the top round without tugging on the slide. That feature alone helps seniors or anyone with weak hand strength, removing the need to rack with force. Chambered in 32 ACP, the Tomcat is small enough to hide in a front pocket or the side pouch of a purse. Yet it feels stable and classic thanks to Beretta's signature lines. At about $450, it is more affordable than many premium carry guns. With a standard capacity of 7+1, you get enough rounds for sudden defense. Though 32 ACP lacks the raw power of 9mm or .380, real-world use shows it can suffice for close-in threats. The Tomcat's steel frame and modest recoil let you manage follow-up shots effectively. Some might dismiss it as too mild, but others praise the combination of low recoil and easy loading. Its overall thickness is minimal, but the true advantage remains how quickly you can load a single round via that flip-up barrel. This eliminates the typical slide racking step, which can be tough for arthritic hands. Because the gun is straightforward, no advanced rails or complex safeties, it can be learned quickly and used under stress. Aesthetically, it also wins points. The short, curved grip and tidy slide appear timeless. Beretta's craftsmanship typically means a reliable feed and extraction, provided you keep it clean around the breech and chamber. Do watch out for the occasional muzzle flip, as small guns can jump, but the Tomcat's design tames much of that. The Tomcat 3032 shows that tip-up barrels make a difference. Next, the Bond Arms Rowdy brings rugged versatility and a punchy, dual-caliber approach in a tiny package. The Bond Arms Rowdy Bond Arms. Rowdy is not your typical semi-auto pocket pistol. Instead, it is a break-action Derringer chambered for 4 10-bore shotgun shells or 45 Colt rounds. That means it hits hard at short ranges, making it a surprising choice for those who want serious stopping power in a small form. Weighing around 19 ounces, it feels heavier than some polymer microguns, but that added mass helps control recoil from those bigger rounds. The Rowdy's robust stainless steel construction can take a beating, so it suits tough environments. Some who carry it use it as a backup in case their main firearm fails or runs dry. With only 2 shots, capacity remains limited, but each shot can be formidable. The rubber grip offers a fairly secure hold, reducing the sting from larger calibers. A quick break of the barrel allows you to drop shells in or out, though reloading under stress can be slow. Priced near $315, it is one of the more affordable ways to get a small 4.5 Colt or 410 option. You will sacrifice a multi-round magazine, so this gun is best used at near-contact distances. People often mention the cool factor of a mini shotgun shell in a Derringer body. However, if you want a smooth, fast follow-up shot, that is not easy with a break action. Still, for deep concealment or close-range defense, this Bond Arms design has a niche appeal. Some seniors love that the simple mechanism is easy to maintain. Clean the chambers, wipe the hinge, and it is good to go. If your priority is a compact backup that hits far above its size, the Rowdy's unique approach might be worth a look. Just accept that you have 2 shots, but they pack quite a punch. Next, the Ruger LCP Max offers an upgraded capacity while keeping the familiar pocket-friendly form you can rely on. Ruger LCP, Max Ruger LCP. Max evolves the popular LCP design by adding a double-stack magazine for 10+1 capacity, all while staying near the same pocket-friendly size. That means you get more firepower in an ultra-light pistol, around 10.2 ounces, which many seniors value for daily comfort. The frame's slight bulk increase is barely noticeable, yet the advantage of extra rounds can be huge in a tense moment. Ergonomics improved compared to older LCP models, with better texturing and real sights that help land shots more reliably. Recoil is mild for a .380, though you might still notice a bit of snap because of the short barrel and light build. Practicing a firm grip technique usually smooths this out. Maintenance remains easy. Remove the magazine, check the chamber, then pop out the takedown pin. Many owners love how it slides into pockets or small holsters without snagging. The smooth edges reduce printing under thin clothes, so you do not look armed while out shopping or strolling. At about $420, it is not the cheapest. But the changes from older LCP versions justify the cost. That extra capacity alone may give you a more confident feeling in a stressful scenario. If you already know the Ruger name and trust it, the Max's enhancements deliver. The double stack feature sets it apart from single stack micro pistols that top out around 6 or 7 rounds. Having 10 or more ready is a game changer if you worry about reloading. Just keep in mind that a slightly thicker grip might not suit very small hands. For most seniors, though, it hits the sweet spot between easy concealment and decent ammo on hand. The LCP Max impresses with its extra rounds in a compact frame. Shifting focus now, the Glock 42 delivers trusted Glock quality in a miniaturized .380 design. Glock 42. Glock 42 is the Austrian brand's answer to pocket carry needs, presenting a .380 CP pistol that weighs about 12 ounces unloaded. It stands out for a straightforward safe action system in a smaller platform, making it a top pick for fans of the brand who want a more discreet sidearm. Because it is slightly bigger than some micro .380s, it may shoot more softly, especially if you grip it firmly. Capacity at 6+1 might seem low, especially next to the LCP Max or Bodyguard 2.0. Still, many seniors choose it for the tried-and-true Glock reliability. The typical spongy trigger remains consistent, so if you have used Glocks before, you will adjust quickly. Field stripping is the same as bigger Glock models. Clear the chamber, pull the takedown tabs, and slide it forward. Some owners mention that the grip is easier to hold than smaller .380 pocket guns, giving them confidence for better aim. The sights are the usual polymer set, but you can upgrade to steel or night sights if you want more clarity. At around $430, it is priced in line with many small autos from other big brands, though it might not have the advanced capacity or super slim shape that more modern designs offer. Nevertheless, the Glock 42 excels at reliability and ease of use, which can matter more than capacity for some seniors. If you appreciate a gun that rarely misfeeds or jams, it might be your best friend. Because it is slightly bigger, it fits well in an IWB holster or roomy pocket, though extremely tight pockets might print. Overall, it merges the proven Glock approach with a size that older shooters find more forgiving than some micro minis. Now time to discuss the Beretta Pico, which pushes concealability to the extreme with its ultra-thin profile. Beretta Pico. Beretta Pico takes the idea of a slim .380 auto pistol to the extreme, measuring around 0.71 inches wide. That nearly flat profile makes it vanish under light clothing or in a small holster. While it only holds 6+1 rounds, its main draw is how easily it disappears. Because seniors sometimes need the least possible weight, the Pico can be a top contender. Priced at about $350, it stays in the budget range for modern concealed pistols. The double-action only trigger is consistent, though some might find it a bit long. Once you adapt to it, the consistent pull helps maintain safety in pockets or purses. The sights are low and snag-free, so drawing from a pocket rarely catches fabric. If you want something more advanced, you can swap out the standard front sight for night or fiber optic versions. One unique aspect is Pico's modular build. The internal chassis is the serialized component, letting you change frames or even barrel calibers with minimal fuss. That is rare in a .380 this small, making it appealing if you like to tinker or want multiple color frames. Some seniors also mention that the slick lines reduce wear on pockets or waistbands, as there are fewer sharp corners. As for recoil, it can be noticeable, but .380 in such a small gun is usually mild enough if you practice good grip technique. Keep in mind that the small grip area can challenge those with bigger hands. But for truly deep concealment, the Pico's ultra-thin shape is hard to beat, especially if you do not want a heavier or bulkier system. Its solid Beretta heritage should ensure consistent performance in everyday use. The Pico's modular design and discreet form lead us to the Bond Arms Backup, a rugged two-shot Derringer built for when every shot counts. Bond Arms Backup. Bond Arms Backup is a two-shot Derringer, chambered in 9mm or .45 ACP, that aims to deliver a robust punch in a palm-sized design. Weighing around 19 ounces, it is heavier than some polymer micro-autos, but uses that weight to handle the recoil of bigger calibers. The break-action design is simple. Tilt the barrels up, load or unload 2 rounds, and lock them back down. If you value straightforward operation, this might be a prime choice. The stainless steel frame stands up well to repeated shots, though you only have 2 at a time. That can be a downside if you worry about multiple threats or a fast follow-up. Yet for seniors wanting a last resort or backup piece, the backup's reliability can be comforting. The rubber grips do help manage muzzle flip, particularly in 45 LCP, which might otherwise sting your hand. At roughly $425, it sits in a mid-range price for a specialized backup gun. Because it lacks a magazine or slide, it is simpler to maintain. Just wipe the chambers, hinge, and external surfaces. A quick press of the release allows you to open the barrels swiftly, though reloading under tension is slower than with a semi-auto. Moving on, the KelTec P32 offers near weightless carry in a micro-sized form that practically disappears from view. KelTec P32. KelTec P32 is among the lightest pistols on this entire list, weighing just about 6.6 ounces unloaded. Chambered in .32 LCP, it suits those who want absolute minimal bulk for daily carry. Sliding it into a pocket holster practically makes it vanish, and seniors often enjoy how it imposes almost no weight on the hip or in a coat pocket. Priced near $289, it is very affordable for a tiny gun that still holds 7+1 rounds. That capacity, while not massive, compares well to some older .380 designs. The polymer frame is a big reason for the P32's featherweight feel, though it also helps absorb a bit of recoil. Because .32 LCP is already mild, firing the P32 rarely results in sharp muzzle flip. You do sacrifice some advanced features. The sights are minimal nubs, intended for close-range defense. Also, the trigger is a basic double-action-only system that can feel long if you are used to crisp breaks. Many owners say you adapt quickly, given the gun's intended role of near-contact scenarios. Keeping it cleaned and lightly lubricated helps avoid feed issues, especially with certain hollow points. Because it is so small, controlling it with big hands can be tricky. If you can get 2 or 3 fingers on the grip, you might do better. Some seniors add small extensions to improve purchase, but that can compromise the streamlined shape. Still, for ultimate stealth, the P32 stands out. If you prefer a super light daily companion that does not drag your belt or weigh your pocket, it is hard to find a more discreet option. Finally, the journey concludes with the Kimber CDS9, a game-changing micro-compact 9mm that combines premium features with deep concealment, crowning our top pick. Kimber CDS9. Kimber CDS9 claims the top spot for those who crave a micro-compact 9mm with a refined double-stack 1911 platform. Costing around $1,100, it is more expensive, yet many seniors view it as an investment in quality, reliability, and advanced features. The aluminum frame keeps the weight at 20.8 ounces unloaded, so it still hides under normal clothes without straining your waist. Unlike most polymer microguns, the CDS9 channels John Browning's single-action design, giving it a crisp trigger break that fans of 1911s adore. 3 magazine sizes, 10, 13, or 15 rounds, grant flexibility in how you carry or shoot. If you want to keep it ultra-compact, use the 10-rounder. If you need more ammo, pop in the 15. The checkering pattern on the front and rear straps ensures a firm hold, even if your hands get slick with sweat. Optics ready from the factory. The slide uses a direct RMSC footprint. Seniors who rely on red dots for clearer vision can mount them without major gunsmithing. The shorter sight radius might worry some, but the consistent trigger and well-designed ergos help land shots accurately. Recoil is manageable for a 9mm in a small frame, thanks to how the pistol's weight counters muzzle rise. Yes, it is pricier than many deep concealed guns, yet you get a robust fit and finish typical of Kimber's reputation. If you like the 1911 feel and want a scaled-down approach that still packs plenty of rounds, the CDS9 is a solid pick. Because it is hammer-fired, you do need to be mindful of carrying cocked and locked. Still, if you train to operate a manual safety well, it can be second nature. We've covered 10 ultra-small handguns that excel at hiding away without losing reliability or power. Each model brings its unique advantage, from tip-up barrels to double-stack capacity or classic Derringer styling. Find the one that suits your style, practice safe handling, and stay prepared. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.